Okay, so I would assume that this particular video will not get a lot of views. And I'm okay with it because the ones who really want to watch it really want to watch it because the title really does give it away. It's not going to get a lot of clicks. But I do believe in my heart of hearts that we do take so much for granted sometimes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Jan. Welcome to another episode on this channel, the Save Money More with Jan channel. A few months ago, okay, I had showed you a channel or mentioned a channel, or perhaps clicked in the video from this channel, and the channel name is Bearded and Blessed. Okay, a couple of wonderful people out on a great mission to help feed people in need. Absolutely amazing. So every single view or anything they get from YouTube goes directly to their donations and directly goes to the stores that they use to, for example, feed, let's say, Costco hot dogs. On one of the episodes that I watched about, well, a week ago for you, but this morning for me, on purpose, I've been watching them on and off for a few months now. And the ones that they all struck me as wonderful, but the ones that really, really struck me a lot were the ones done in the dead of winter. This is not done, all the food distribution is not done in a warm, cozy, enclosed environment. No, 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 no. These lovely people trek outside in extremely cold temperatures in the snow, and they keep their promise, their mission to continue weekly. One of the gentlemen' exact words was, come hell or high water, that they're going to get there. So that says a lot. Now, you're probably saying, but Jan, this is the beginning of August. What do I care about blizzards and snow and things of this nature right now? Well, don't you think a lot has changed already, let's say since June? We are now in August. I mean, I'm not recording it in August, I'm recording it on July 27th. You're going to hear this in August. We are now in August. Believe it or not, the days are already starting to grow shorter. The longest day of the year was what, June 21? It's now the beginning of August. We lost a bunch of minutes already. And then before you know it, we'll get a beautiful autumn fall weather. My personal favorite, actually. Absolutely my personal favorite. I love the BER months. I call them the Burr months. They're my favorite. Anything ending with the three letters BER, my personal favorite for years. And I stand by it to this day. But Jan, what does this have to do with anything? I think a lot. So if you catch one of the videos on the channel, Bearded and Blessed, and you may find one where it's snowing and the weather is extremely cold. Do you know there are people that will trudge out there, a lot of them are seniors, walking on the slippery snow just to get over to feel like a human being, perhaps and eat a Costco hot dog. They give out Costco hot dogs, Costco pizza, whenever they can, strictly from the donations of the viewers from this platform. Amazing. Amazing. They not only give out that, they give out hats, they give out gloves, they give out hand warmers, they give out cookies and chips, a whole variety of stuff, and water, of course. Absolutely amazing. It just, it really, really strikes my heart. How many of us, whenever we want a hot dog, could just get up, walk over to our refrigerator, or freezer, and make a hot dog? The ones who like hot dogs, a lot of us listening can absolutely do it without blinking an eyelash, including yours truly, right? How many of us, if we really want to have a cookie, we could either buy a cookie, make a cookie, or grab a cookie in the cupboard because it's already in a little snack bag? Many of us, right? How many of us on a cold winter day have no problem finding our socks, hats, gloves, scarves, anything that's going to keep us toasty warm from our little trek from our houses to the car, which could be very cold, I'm not saying it's not, and then just the car, walk a few feet to a store? How many of us do that by second nature? Okay. I don't know where the society would be if it weren't for people that had big hearts, such as that channel. That's just an example. Do you think that you at times take things for granted sometimes? I admit, perhaps sometimes I do. Why? Because I'm a human being, and sometimes human beings forget things, okay? I don't make it a point to be that forgetful, but every once in a while, we do take it for granted. Even just like I mentioned, getting up and getting things from our home or apartment. A lot of us think that we're, well, maybe entitled to this, entitled to that, entitled to the Cadillac of coffees. I'm perfectly happy. And I don't take it for granted, by the way, waking up in the morning and preparing my breakfast. I have to cough, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm perfectly happy walking up to my kettle, my kettle, the one that just heats up the water. That's it. I love it. So convenient. And I just put my water in there, flip a switch, and there goes hot water. And I make my instant coffee or tea if I'm in the mood for tea. I don't blink an eyelash. So I want some toast to go in. Sure, I'll pop some toast in the toaster or whatever it is that I want to grab and have a simple meal with. I do not want to ever take it for granted. And yet, and still, people complain. Excuse me. A little tickle in my throat. I should have brought my little coffee with me, but I just finished it. Now, here's the thing. What can we do about it? Well, at the very least, we could pray for everyone. I'm just saying, okay? Keep everyone in mind and not be so judgy about things like of that nature. If people are in need, they will trudge over from some of them. Many of them live in this particular video setting, live in a close by shelter, if I'm not mistaken. But they will still trudge over to the site. I've seen them in very extremely hot weather, extremely cold weather. It's just amazing how the amount of love and outpouring and determined mission that these wonderful people have. What kind of a mission do we have? And I do certainly apologize for the three coughs. Maybe it was four. Don't remember. Don't want to keep track. What kind of a mission are we on? Do we have any mission? Or is it all about me, 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 me? And what about me, 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 me? I don't know something. I am convinced, maybe I'm wrong, but this is the impression I get. Like I said, this video is not going to get a lot of clicks at all, at all whatsoever. But I'm not concerned about that. I just sometimes want to talk from the heart about heartfelt situations. Okay. But I am convinced the more that we spend time only concerning ourselves with me, oh my, oh me, that's a boring existence. And it is, in my opinion, a selfish existence. And at times it could be a hurtful existence because if all one is concentrating on is me, the land of me, and never get out of the land of me, it's not going to be easy. We need to focus more on others as well and stop taking so much for granted. I come right out with this on a Sunday morning. I do. Do you find yourself getting more introspective and reflective on a Sunday by the nature of the day itself? I find that I do. That I do. So on this very, very, very early Sunday morning, and I'll tell you the actual time. It is actually 4:53 a.m. in New York City on the Sunday prior to the upload of this video. I'm recording this. I just had it in my head. When I was watching that video a few minutes back, I said, you know what? I just want to reappreciate this channel. Now, you're heading into August. And before you know, we're in the throes of back to school. Excuse me. And yes, a viewer asked me if I could do a back to school video, and at some point I will. I'm not sure when, but it couldn't be too long from now because there's only a tiny window of talking about back to school savings. I'm no expert because there are a lot of variables with the back to school. Back to school, what, for kindergarten or for college, right? Two different worlds. But nonetheless, thank you for your interest in the video. But you know what? The times, they are changing. Slowly but surely, every little day that goes by, the days are growing shorter again. And before you know it, in a few short weeks, we will be in my favorite months of the year, the BER months. And there's radical changes weather-wise, at least around here, because by middle September, you definitely need a sweater or a little jacket for sure. Absolutely for sure. Changes. Are we ready for the changes? Maybe we could begin viewing this type of a channel. Not only that channel, there are other channels that do similar things, but this one strikes me a lot. They're so dedicated. They're so dedicated. So even a couple of views on that channel, the views and anything they're getting from the platform. So whatever monetization they're getting from the platform, donations, whatever, all of this, the views, it all adds up and they could pour more of their efforts out there because before you know it, I know you're thinking, but it's August and you're thinking about suntan oil. I get it. But before you know it, the cooler weather months do happen. And it's one thing to be in need in the middle of warmth. And if you're like an outside liver type thing, but it's another thing to be, I mean, it's horrendous to be in need in the middle of the dead of winter. So I strongly suggest you get over to that channel, give it a few views, show it some love, and it'll help their mission become continuous and a wonderful thing. There you go. I want to thank you so much for your time, everyone. I really, really do. I appreciate every single one of you. The ones that wanted to be here would be here and listen to this. The ones that want to give that channel at least a look-see, at least one time, very helpful. It'll help bump up their ability to go to the stores and buy those Costco hot dogs, buy those slices of pizza from Costco, and the hand warmers and the soon to be needed gloves. I know it's only August now, but before you know it, it'll start getting cold in many parts of the country. Have a great day, everybody. Take good care of yourself and your amazing family. Thank you.